Hey, beauties. How's it going for hump day? Today is hump day. It is Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. Tell me, we're in February now, but how many times have you said or written or thought that it was still 2025? We used to back in the day, like when we was writing checks, we were making lots of mistakes and starting over and throwing many checks in the trash because we kept writing the year that had passed. And usually all of January is when that happens. So I didn't know if you guys are doing that this year. So I've been doing very well. And it's probably because I don't write checks any longer. So it might be the same for you. So listen, this is Monisha from Beauty Throughout, and I am the owner and operator of this beauty consulting business. It is also an AI business that consults with AI solutions for small businesses. So if you are one who are interested in that as well as your outward beauty, I also do programming, one-on-one coaching, and group coaching for your inside beauty, um, which you can hit me up for. You can hit me up for any of those. But today, on Hump Day, we are talking about the Ask Beauty Consulting um, program here. It is where you have a question and then you will receive a professional answer from me. And so, but today, usually when I jump on, I am talking about what is new in beauty. What is new in beauty? So we discuss anything from the skin, the scalp, the hair, and product knowledge. Because I don't want anybody left behind with some foolish information that you got from the socials, from those who have not been tested and tried and have over 30 years of experience, like I do, and we at Beauty Throughout do. So I'm just here because I don't want you out there looking ridiculous and breaking out and seeing things looking great for someone else on the socials, but it just don't work for you. And that's a real thing. Everything does not work for everybody. We got to know thyself and we got to know what is good for us, and sometimes it's a cocktail that needs to be created. I'm here to help you with that through natural products, um, compilations, and also from products that are over the counter, from places that we're familiar with, like Ulta, Sally's. There's some other brands that or places that are suggested as well. So it's a cocktail that can happen from one product from here, this brand, product from there, that brand, and we've just formulated. Okay, that's how I have always got down because everything did not work for me. And so I'm here with Ask Beauty to help you with understanding that you don't have to worry your little head about nothing. I got you. It's right here. Like it's there. It just flows. Like I already done the research, many years of that, many years of doing hair, having my own salon, and coming across problems, issues, scalp issues, diseases, certain things that people didn't know what to do and thought that all hope was lost, but I was the hope. All right. I was the one who was their hope. And so I am your hope as well. So reach out to me on the socials You can reach out to me on YouTube. You can reach out to me on Facebook, which is Beauty Throughout, on Facebook and all over the socials, the TikTok as well. I think it's Beauty Throughout. I'm not on there as much. I will be getting on there when I get my products together, my beauty products together, and I'll get on there for that. However, um, Instagram is I am beauty throughout. So I underscore beauty underscore throughout. So anyhow, let's get into it. What's new in beauty? Excuse me. I gotta dab my nose. It's still cold here. Okay. It's still cold. And I don't want to be on here with my nose running. So thank you for that. All right. So listen, we're gonna talk about skin right now. Okay, so there's a lot going on with science creating natural elements for our skin products, like being more mindful and intentional on real, natural, holistic ingredients from the good earth that God made, that He had created for us to use anyhow. So all of a sudden, they want to use it without all of this stuff that is more harmful to our skin than good to it. Now, listen, there's a preservative in it always because it can't have shelf life without that. So, I always do a deep dive in the look into ingredients, the words I can't pronounce. I do a deep dive. The words I am familiar with, I know how to um, uh, uh, look in between the words because a lot of the words are similar and they will try to fool you, but it's just different names for kind of the same thing. So I know my root words on many of these products. And so I am your girl to assist you with all of that homework. That's what I'm talking about. Like it takes time. Okay. Anywho, let's get into this new skin care product right now that is surfacing for this year 2026. So it is a study that they've been doing with this honey extract that's called jellybush honey. Have you heard of that? So it is an extract that reduces acne scars across skin tones. So it's saying from the lightest skin to the darkest skin and everywhere in between, this jellybush honey is helping with those discoloration. A lot of times, those with darker skin, you can see it where it's darker brown than the lighter brown of the skin. And it's just all these dry spots that are discolored on the forehead for the most part. And so on our lighter skins, it'll come up more red. Okay. And so they're saying that these scars can be assisted by what is called jellybush honey. Okay, and so what is jellybush honey? What is it? Okay, I didn't know. And so I had to do some research. And so it says that the jellybush honey is from Australia and is produced by bees. Okay, it's bees that are collecting nectar from a plant that I can't even pronounce. Okay. I can't even pronounce. It's very long for me to be trying to pronounce it. And only thing I'm going to tell you is when you look it up, then you can see for yourself jellybush honey from Australia. But this plant that the bees go to, or they probably have bees housed and the plants housed, and then they just have it so the bees can go to it so they can produce this nectar, okay, for such a situation as the discoloration of the skin. And so what happens is that this plant's petrochemical profile, I believe that's petrochemical profile, phytochemical, phytochemical, not petro, phytochemical profile compares to New Zealand's Manuka honey. Now we're very familiar with Manuka honey. I mean, that's being used in a lot of things. So now they're introducing this jellybush honey. All right. And so this jellybush honey is going to be this new game changer. I guess New Zealand's Manuka honey, I don't know, was it not doing the job? So it's saying that the jellybush honey is doing it better, doing it and doing it well. It's acting like that's what it's doing, right? So, okay, go and check that out. And you know what? I just remembered too that when I had um jumped on the last time, I think maybe like 2 weeks ago, because I've been in training, y'all. I've been getting some classes or training for a new arm of my business, my AI business, so that I can bring some business solutions on a top tier level to small businesses. And so I've been in the trenches, enjoying it immensely. But I wanted to say about 2 weeks ago, I was talking to you guys about the eyelash machine. Do you remember listening about that? So I said, and I promised, and I apologize, I was going to put the picture up because I couldn't show the picture to y'all. Okay. And I'm going to put it up once you get finished looking at this video. You're going to see that picture. And let me know your thoughts. Tell me what you look. There were some people without the picture that was like, nah, nah, no, thank you. They just heard me talk about it and they was like, I don't even need a picture. I won't be doing it. Hey, I get it. I understand. Listen, I don't think I'll be doing it either. But we say that, and then once this thing get hot, then we be running to it because we don't want to be, left behind. We don't want to be, the only one who ain't getting this new technology. And I am like all in with AI, with the good that it does, the good that it gives to us. Um, so I said I ain't doing it, but look, if you see me, don't talk about me. Just be like, hey Nisha, how you doing? Hey girl. Okay, because I might. But right now it's like, I don't think so. It ain't touching me. So check the picture out after you are finished with um this session of Ask Beauty. Okay, so listen, let's get into some nails. Something really cool is happening with nails right now. Okay, I know that I said we talk about skin, we talk about scalp, we talk about hair and beauty products. So this is a part of beauty products. Okay, and I love to get my nails done. Haven't gotten them done in a while. But I'll be going on a trip somewhere warm and I can't wait because the snow is still here in record number and it's still cold. And I need a break. I need a break. So nails will be dead, toes will be dead, hair will be dead, and I will be out of here. Okay. So let's talk about these nails. So how about they are coming up with some new inclusivity. And I had spoke about this maybe a few months ago, how now for 2026, it was in 2025 when I talked about what was coming in 2026. And so here is one of the things and how they're doing more with trying to be more inclusive with the beauty industry, okay? More thoughtful, more holistic. And so here is a more inclusive thought to nails. Okay, and it says it's they're going to be tackling braille nails, blind for the blind, braille. Okay, and they're saying that this is going to be where it is going to bring dignity to the beauty industry, um, and to those receiving this beauty um, regimen. Okay. It's about being able to shop, choose, and participate independently like everyone else. And this is something like we have never seen or experienced. So I'm all here. I'm all in it for the new. I'm all here for the new. And so this is something that is going to be reshaping beauty brands and manufacturers and suppliers. So keep a lookout on Braille nails. If I can get that picture up of how that's looking, I'll send it to you. But basically, it is your nails painted in whatever color that you want, and then they're putting like those braille beads. They look like beads. I'm just gonna call them beads, so forgive me if that's incorrect. I'm sorry about that, but they're like beads. And how, braille, you've seen braille where they look like beads on like a sheet or in a book, and those who are blind, um they put their hands over it, their fingers over it, and they can read. So those little beads are on the nails. And I believe they're probably in a systematic way where it actually spells or is actually a word. So I love it. It's I love it. So that's something cool if you want to support that community or even support that look, because it's something special and new. Absolutely get right in it, jump right in. Okay. And so I think I wanted to talk about something with hair, and let me see what in my notes what we're going to talk about. So I think before we talked about the ashwagandha is really breaking way. So the ashwagandha, um, our son, he sells teas. And so in the teas that he sells, ashwagandha is in it. There's so many benefits to ashwagandha for our internal health. And so now they're using this ashwagandha in skin care products as well as hair care products. So they are really trying to see how far they can stretch these natural ingredients, and the scientists are testing it out. So I'm believing that there is enough results for them to push this thing forward. Okay, and so um, what the ashwagandha does is reduce cortisol to increasing the skin radiance and the hair's vitality. And so the science backing of the ashwagandha is really going beyond the inner wellness. Now it's coming into the outer beauty. And so right now they have not said um who in the beauty brand field is going to be taking on the ashwagandha. So excuse me, I really do not have right now, I do not have who is going to be using this in their product. So I would say keep an eye out when you're out shopping at products and reading the backs. For those of my girls who, you like me, you read the back, like you just window shop, and we go out, we look at the back of products, especially the new ones. and we trying to see what they got in it. Like, why are you new? Why are you here? Why are you different? And this is what I'm going to encourage you all to do, is to go out and see what new products are out, because I'm telling you, it's these products. If you go back into my videos, listen to the ingredients that they're putting into the hair, and into this for the skin products, and into the hair products, and what in those two, what they're doing is it's coming from what we have been using internally, that they were talking about in the health community, helps us um be better with our overall health. Now it's coming out into our skin care, and now it's coming into our hair care. So check those products out, or those ingredients out that I talked to you about in those other videos. So look at those videos, on my social and YouTube. You'll find those videos, so you can go on there, and then you'll want to go out and do your window shopping, turn over the products and the label and read and see if any of them have any of those new products in there. And so I will take a time, or maybe do a I probably will take a time to do an Ask Beauty moment to go over the products that we do want to watch on not getting, that is not for our best in natural health and natural hair care, skin care. And that goes straight also into what we internalize. So it's a lot, but we can decrease some of it a little at a time. Doing small habits, changing small habits, making better habits a little at a time is going to impact us in the long run. Because as we start one good habit, then we link up another good habit, and we continue that habit. Okay, so this is for greater health, so we can be here as long as God says we need to be here. Don't nothing, not even us, need to take us out of here no earlier than our time. Okay, so this has been an Ask Beauty moment with Monisha, the CEO of Beauty Throughout and the Ask Beauty brand. And I will check you beauties out next Wednesday. All right. Peace.